A living library, inside one of the UK's largest mental health surveys. When it comes to mental health, big questions still don't have clear answers. Why do some people develop depression, panic, or eating disorders, while others don't? And how do our experiences and surroundings shape our well-being over time? To help tackle questions like these, researchers have built something extraordinary: the UK Biobank, one of the UK's largest long-term health studies, and now it has added a major new layer of mental health data. This isn't just another survey. It's a living library of human health, and it's helping scientists explore how both body and mind change across a lifetime. What is the UK Biobank? Between 2006 and 2010, more than 500,000 volunteers aged 40 to 69 joined the UK Biobank. They answered detailed questions about their health and lifestyle and provided biological samples like blood and saliva. Since then, that information has been carefully stored and securely linked with medical records. Today, scientists can use it to study long-term patterns, from genetics to disease risk, and now mental health too. The first mental health survey was powerful but limited. In 2016, the Biobank ran its first major mental health questionnaire. It focused largely on depression and anxiety, and around 157,000 people took part, which is enormous for mental health research. The survey revealed valuable links between mental health and things like trauma, genes, and lifestyle. A snapshot in time, it had limits. It didn't cover other major topics like panic attacks, eating disorders, social well-being, or substance-related problems. And crucially, it couldn't show how mental health changes as people age. A second wave was built for change. So in 2022, the UK Biobank launched a follow-up, Mental Health Questionnaire 2, also known as MHQ2. It was designed to fill gaps and capture change over time, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, when mental health became even more urgent. Participants were invited online, reminders encouraged completion, and nearly 170,000 people finished the survey. Even more importantly, about 111,000 of them had also completed the first questionnaire 6 years earlier. That overlap makes MHQ2 incredibly valuable, because researchers can track the same individuals over time, something that's rare in mental health science. The average age of participants was about 70, offering a rare window into mental health in later life. MHQ2 covered a wide range of topics: mood disorders like depression and anxiety, panic and eating disorders, self-harm, alcohol and cannabis use, and difficult experiences in childhood or adulthood. But it also expanded into the social world, asking about housing, work, friendships, and how well people bounce back after stress. To make sense of tens of thousands of responses, researchers used computer-based scoring systems to group answers into consistent categories, like lifetime depression or current anxiety. These are not medical diagnoses, but they help scientists spot patterns across huge populations. The results painted a detailed picture. Depression was the most common lifetime condition. About 1 in 5 participants reported experiencing it at some point. Around 4 in every 100 reported panic disorder. And around 3 in every 100 had experienced an eating disorder, with women far more affected than men. Nearly 5% of women reported an eating disorder, compared with less than 1% of men. Life experiences mattered too. People who reported childhood trauma were far more likely to report later mental health problems. For example, about 6 in 10 people with depression reported serious childhood difficulties, compared with around 4 in 10 among those with no mental health condition. And importantly, around 7 in 10 people reported no mental health condition at all, showing that most participants in this large older group were mentally well. So what changed over 6 years? Because MHQ2 included people who answered the first survey too, researchers could finally track mental health change. One shift stood out. Harmful drinking appeared to decline, possibly because people become more health aware as they age. But depression did not fall. In some groups, especially older women, it increased slightly. Whether that reflects real changes in mental health or differences in who responded, this is exactly why long-term follow-up matters. Tracking the same individuals over time gives researchers one of the clearest ways to understand what's changing and why. But why does MHQ2 matter? Because it links mind and body. MHQ2 is one of the strongest mental health resources of its kind, not just because of its scale, but because it can be connected to everything else in the biobank: genes, sleep, exercise, medical history, neighborhood environments, and much more. It allows scientists to explore risk and resilience. Why do some people recover after stress, while others stay unwell? And the project goes further. It's a model for open science. The questionnaires and computer code are shared openly, so researchers around the world can reuse, check, compare, and improve the work. The study has major strengths. It's one of the biggest repeated mental health surveys ever conducted. It covers a wide mix of topics, and it allows real long-term tracking. But it also has limits. UK Biobank participants are generally healthier, wealthier, and less diverse than the wider UK population, so results may not fully represent the entire country. The data is self-reported, and memory isn't perfect. And because it was online, people without internet access may be missing. Still, MHQ2 is a major step forward and a foundation for future discovery. Thanks to hundreds of thousands of volunteers, the UK Biobank continues to grow, a true living library of human health. And with MHQ2, researchers now have an unprecedented opportunity to explore how mental health shifts with age and how life experiences, biology, and society shape well-being across generations.